Welcome once again to the Party of One podcast, where the gaming table is always set for two. I am your host, as always, Jeff Stormer. This week I'm joined by my good friend and All My Fantasy Children co-host, Aaron Catano, for the next chapter in the ongoing saga of Avery, Gray, and the Bamferino, the unlikely protagonists of our Dungeon Crawl Classics episode. I'm so excited to pick up with these characters again and see how the events of Dunhaven changed them, and I hope that you enjoy the results as much as I do. All My Fantasy Children, if you don't know, is the podcast Aaron and I started a few weeks ago, where we take your character prompts and use some of our favorite role-playing games to turn them into beautiful, perfect, bizarre, wonderful characters. If you enjoy Party of One, and if you enjoy the particular sense of humor in this episode, I think that you're going to love it. A link to the show can be found in the show notes. Absolutely check it out. A reminder, if you're in the Philly area, to come to Party of One Live at Amalgam Comics, that's 2578 Frankfort Avenue in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, on August 19th at 6 p.m. I'm very excited to announce that I'm going to be joined by none other than Greg Gethard for yet another game of Ben Robbins' Kingdom. If you know the previous episode of Kingdom I played with Greg, you'll know this is going to be something truly, truly special, a little bit off the rails, and it's going to be wonderful. A link to the Facebook event with more information on both Party of One Live and the Philly Podcast Festival, which Party of One is gratefully a part of, can be found in the show notes. And with all that out of the way, let's throw it over to me in the past so he can get started with the show. Take it past me. Thanks, future me. I am so excited this week because we are welcoming back to the show Mr. Aaron Catano. Aaron, welcome back to Party of One.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We got infinite lives.
Infinite lives. I am so excited to have you back on the show. This is an episode that has been in the making for some time.
Yes.
This is an episode that is very close to my heart.
Oh.
This is going to be great. I'm really excited.
I hope it's good. I hope it does not. Yeah, I've been really excited. I've been working. I've been thinking a lot over pho and juice beverages about Avery and Bamferino and crafting them into a tiny purple notebook.
It's gonna be great. I'm so excited.
Good.
We're playing Scarlet Heroes, which we've played before on the show. The game that we're playing specifically is, as you mentioned, it is a sequel to our previous Dungeon Crawl Classics episode, one of our most popular, one of our most beloved episodes.
I don't know why, but but yeah, a lot of people seem to enjoy it, and I'm down.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great episode.
It's true. It is.
So let's dive right in.
Okay.
And we talked before the show about doing this. You mentioned it. Let's do a previously on Dragon Ball Z to convey just everything that has happened in the lives of these characters up until the story begins.
Previously on Party of One podcast, the characters Bamferino and Avery Gray were sent into the mining colony of Dunhaven by their grandparents in Etzelfritz. They made it out alive, but barely. At what cost? The cost of, like, all of their comrades. But Avery and Bamferino survived a great funnel. They lost some great warriors. The Gambler, Lucky and Wild went down. So did Tommy C, Rifle Sama, and teen sensation Ashley Fask, in addition to some zombies. But
zomboys.
Yeah, God, I'm so sad about Candace and the gang. But yeah, they both made it out, and both since then have experienced varying degrees of life. Let's just put it.
Okay, so we are ready to begin.
Great.
We open on a seemingly endless forest amidst a harsh and empty world full of shadows and threats. A woman on a horse is riding along a road. This is Avery Gray.
What color is the horse?
You tell me. Tell me what Avery looks like, what she's wearing, and what the horse that she has procured in town looks like.
Oh my god. All right. One sec while I flip pages. Okay, so Avery Gray definitely has a silver pixie cut.
All right.
Because that's my brand. And Avery Gray's wearing some very exotic fantasy armor. For now, let's just say that she has a one shoulder pauldron on her left side. She has one long black glove. has a pair of headphones that look like headphones around her neck. She's wearing what appears to be like, we'll call them fantasy sneakers, which would be like, yeah.
Fantasy sneakers, yeah.
Fantasy sneakers. She's riding a unicorn because if I get to choose, it's got a horn and it's gorgeous. It's a white unicorn.
Sure. It's like a minor unicorn. It doesn't have any, like, magical abilities.
No, but it just has a horn.
It's like a domesticated unicorn.
Yeah, it's just a shitty horse with a horn protruding from his face.
Sure. But like, it's a unicorn. It just doesn't have the same magical powers that like a magical unicorn.
No, not yet.
Man, I like the idea of a domesticated unicorn. I really do.
Good. I mean, yeah, she's been. I mean, unfortunately it's the product of very poor breeding, but it's okay.
Sort of lost a lot of what's special about a unicorn.
They just wanted a regular horse. They just were like, oh my god, it's a horn. Yeah, so
it keeps causing these miracles. Get this out of here.
Just take it and ride it to God knows where. Yeah.
So she is riding through the wood. She comes upon the massive sight of a gory, ransacked merchant caravan. She is on the road to the town of Jialin. It is a small trading community. You know, there are a lot of these small trading communities dotted up along these roads. She is on this road going here for a purpose. She comes upon this, what was like a trading caravan that has just been destroyed. There is blood and gore everywhere. There are bits of feathers and fur and scales arranged in ways that really don't make any sense. The scene is silent. Like, there are no animals or anything around. Everything is so eerily quiet, especially considering that you're in the woods.
Yeah.
There's, which makes the snap of a twig behind you that much more shocking and alarming.
She is definitely going to call out, and she's going to say, "Ho there! Freeze! Who are you? What do you want?"
From the shadows comes a young-ish, maybe 22-year-old woman covered in, her clothes are stained in blood. There's mud and blood in her hair. She is dark-skinned, dark-haired. She steps out. Please, don't hurt me, please. Please don't hurt me.
Why should I trust you? What is happening here? Explain yourself.
We were attacked. My family, my caravan was attacked. Please help me.
By who?
Beasts, monsters, large animals. There were a lot of them. So many heads. I didn't get a good look. Please.
All right. Calm down. What is your name?
My name is Macaulay.
All right, Macaulay Culkin. I want you to calm down. We're going to breathe. And...
Okay, we're breathing.
Where are you from?
I am from the town of Vitrazi.
Do you have any enemies in Vitrazi?
No, we are the well-respected merchant caravan in Vitrazi. We are, you know, in terms of imports and exports, we're the people that the town trusts and counts on, and...
Oh, I will say, Jeff, sorry, out of character. Does this person know who Avery Gray is at first glance?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, great.
They weren't human, though. Like, it didn't seem like it was a... I'm sorry, there were just so many of them. Please.
Monsters,
you have to...
I think I can help you out. All right, I'm gonna roll an investigation check for, like, tracks and shit like that. And
Sure.
That's intelligence?
Yes, your intelligence, and if you want to add one of your traits...
Ooh, my traits.
That applies to the situation.
So I have local, legend, knowledge, arcane, and performer, so not really. That's okay, though.
I would add knowledge arcane to this.
Ooh. Wow. All right, so I'm going to roll my investigation.
Yes, and that's 2d8 plus your trait plus your ability.
All right, I think this is 2d8. Whap. Ooh. Plus my ability modifier?
Yeah, plus your ability modifier and your trait.
Hell yeah, then I got a 9.
Perfect. Exactly what you needed. You scour and you see a lot of tracks of different kinds, kind of corresponding to the different, like, scales and feather and furs. These are not... You've begun to notice the telltale signs of an arcane creature known as the Chimera.
Ooh.
which is multiple animals that have been, like, magically fused together into one horrible monstrosity.
Okay. So, Macaulay, I want you to get on my horse, and you're going to come with me to slay this chimera.
Where are we going, though?
I'm assuming I found some sort of tracks. Did I find anything? Like, are there tracks that lead out, or
You found evidence of the chimera. You can't find any good tracks, but the thing that you know about chimeras is they are they are not a natural thing. They are a magical like a living construct. They're somewhere between they're living, breathing creatures, but they are the result of magic.
Okay.
Which tells you that somebody with magical power had to create this.
Oh, snap. Okay, Macaulay, Miss Culkin, did you see which way the chimera went? The monster.
They're chimeras, plural, I think. There were
oh, God.
3 at least.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
They took the boxes and they took... Oh, God. Oh gods, no.
What? Oh, God. Did they take something important? Please tell me no. It's not like, oh, they took the Philosopher's Stone.
I think they accidentally took my brother.
Whoa. All right, well, I can get him back.
He was with the goods. He sleeps back there. He finds it comforting. He's a weird kid. I think he must have been with... They took off all of our things. I don't understand it, but they did.
Fantastic.
You've got to help find my brother.
Fantastic. Of course I will. I'm thrilled to do it. Yes, I'm just biting at the bit. Sure. Let's go do this. Let's hunt down this bastard. Okay.
We pan over to a makeshift, like, den or nest or hive in the woods on the other side of town.
Okay. Is it the wrong side of the tracks, or is this a good side of town?
Judging by the chimera's nest, it is very much on the wrong side of the tracks.
Well, okay, that's a bold judgment.
That's fair. That's on me.
Yeah.
That's on me.
You could give them some very well-educated dialogue, and, they have some deep cultural practices that are, like, very fair and nice. They're very progressive.
So we pan over. A figure is investigating this nest. Describe to me what Bamferino looks like and what he's wearing, as he has tracked these chimeras.
All right.
To at least one or some of them to this nest.
Bamferino is a grizzled, recently buzzed-headed man wearing some shoddy chain armor that I just found out I'm wearing, with a tabard of gray with gold trimming, with the word "Bada Booms" printed across the chest. Smeared underneath the word is the Catalina flower, with deep finger scratches, and behind his head is a dwarf bro hood.
All right, I love it.
Yeah, and he's got a solid beard, by the way.
Nice. I got good visual.
Great.
So, Bamferino is investigating this nest. It is also eerily quiet, which makes the snapping of a twig behind him all the more alarming.
Bamferino is just going to straight up draw his shovel bat, named Lucky and Wild, and he's going to turn and just draw it, and he's just gonna grip it and be ready. Like, he's gonna. So basically, can I ready an action? Like, I'm ready to.
Absolutely.
I'm ready to get with the bonkin.
Good, because behind you is a chimera.
Oh shit!
If it were standing vertical, it'd be about 6 feet. It's 6 feet tall, 6 feet long.
Okay.
It has the head of a wolf.
What?
The wings of an eagle.
Ooh.
And instead of a tail, it has like a massive, probably like 4 or 5 foot long cobra with the head of the cobra at the end of the tail. And it like whips around and hisses at you.
Does it have the torso of a human being though?
Yes, sure, yes.
Awesome. This is God, this is a horror monster. All right. Then Bamferino is not going to waste any time. We're throwing down.
All right, make your first attack.
All right. This is just old-fashioned. Yeah, what is the attack bonus?
Your attack bonus is, for a level 1 fighter, it's +1 plus your strength. Well, what's for the shovel bat? Yeah, it's going to be your strength, as it's a large weapon.
Yeah.
So it's level 1 plus your strength plus whatever you roll on a d20.
Oh, hell yeah! Let's go. Okay, a 10.
Okay, so a 10. So you swing at it, and it jumps up, and its wings flap, and it just, like, dodges right out of the way.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, Bamferino's never been the best at hitting shit, so that's okay.
Yeah. So it jumps up, and while it's, like, flapping in the air, the cobra whips around, looking at you, opens its mouth, and spits a cloud of poisonous mist into the air.
Jesus Christ! You know they're level 1, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I know. This is Scarlet Hero. Okay. You're gonna take this thing.
All right, we're gonna brawl. Yeah, I'm gonna choke it. Okay. So what?
So you're gonna make a saving throw.
What you got from me?
A saving throw is 2d8 plus your level.
Okay.
Plus an ability score and trait of your choice, depending on how you describe yourself avoiding this cloud of mist.
Oh. Okay, I got it. So my rolls were a 9. So I have 2 in survivalist. So I think that he's gonna reach for a plant nearby, like an elephant ear, like a very large ear, and he's gonna use it to block the venom, because he knows that it has a thick, waxy cuticle.
I think it's great. Yeah,
awesome.
So add your survivalist, add your 11. Wisdom.
Oh my god! Then we got 11.
That is not enough.
Fuck! The elephant ear is just melted away.
Take 2 points of damage.
Alright, he's good.
And now it is your turn.
Okay. I want to try to grapple. I want to grab the snake end.
Okay.
And I want to try to like whip it around and throw it. Like against a tree. I know that's bold, but we gonna do it. You said Scarlet Heroes, we're badasses. This is Bamferino!
You're badasses.
This is Bamferino!
Yeah. You're badass. Roll that attack.
Okay. Is this a strength check or?
Yeah. We'll call it an attack. We'll call it just a straight attack. If you succeed, it can't do a poison mist anymore.
Nice. I got a 6.
Total?
Yeah, so Bamferino basically just grabs his own wiener and shakes it around.
Okay, so you run at it, you grab the snake, but it pulls you in to attack you with its like claws and wolf head.
This is going really well.
The first one does not hit.
Okay.
They do not hit. Like it's ripping into your chainmail.
Yeah.
And you're like holding its jaws open like a lion tamer.
Nice. And I spit in its mouth.
Are you spit in its mouth?
Not in a sexual way. Just an insulting way. I want to clarify. I said it and I was like, oh.
It's real confused. It doesn't quite know your intent.
It's like, well, just the one eye of the wolf just gets really large. And that's exactly what Bamferino wants, for it to drop its guard.
All right. What's your next move?
All right. I'm gonna try to rip its fucking jaws open, like a jack-o'-lantern.
Okay.
All right. Let's go, Bamf. Okay, that's a 13.
Perfect. You hit it.
Oh fuck yeah!
Roll me. We'll say your unarmed is 1d4 damage.
Plus strength.
Yeah. We'll give you 1d4 plus strength.
We got 4.
4. Great, you deal it 1 hit dice of damage.
What does that mean?
So the way that combat works in Scarlet Heroes is different than it works in traditional D&D.
Okay.
So in D&D, this thing would have like 4 dice of or of health. So it would have like 4d6, somewhere between 4 and 24 health. In Scarlet Heroes, it has 4 hit dice of health, which are hit points. It has 4 hit points.
Okay.
So by dealing it 1 damage, you've taken it down from 4 to 3.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to come at you with its claws and teeth. Hit. It hits you once.
Okay.
Because a 19 hits you, right?
Oh, God, yes. Damn, you're rolling bananas over there.
So the first one doesn't hit you, like, its jaw is broken, so it can't bite you as hard as it wants, but it does, like, claw across your face.
It kind of just, like, gums my face. Like, it rubs its teeth against me. Which is also adding to the Bamferino Chimera ship.
Take 1 more point of damage.
Alright, I'm healthy as fuck. Can't stop him. Alright, so its face, the wolf face is all fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so that one's all effed up. I just want to chop it with the shovel end of the bat, because that's what we'll call wild. So I'm gonna slash it across its human torso, right across his nips.
Really adding to that chip.
Oh, hell yeah. No, I don't want to kill it. I just want to leave it alive and punish it. Alright, 15.
You hit it.
Fuck yeah.
Roll me that 1d10 damage.
1d10?
Yeah, for a big weapon like that.
Yep. Ooh, that's a 9.
That is, I believe, 2 points of damage.
Oh, wait, no. Plus strength, that's 10.
Oh, I'm not going to give you plus strength on your shovel bat.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so you do 2 points of damage, so it's down to 1. It's down to 1 thing. Its jaw is broken, so I'm not going to give it both attacks. But I am going to have it try to poison mist you again.
Hey, that's fine. I basically just cut across his chiseled abs. So
the thing comes up, like, you're still grappled with it.
Yeah.
And the cobra head comes up next to you and mists.
What a dick. So I have to roll a will saving throw?
Yeah.
What was that? Do you what?
2d8, and you want a 13. I'm going to give you a survivalist, because you know how to deal with poisons. And I'll add your constitution.
Okay. Damn it, I got 11! Ah! This mist is crippling me!
2 more damage.
Oh my god! Okay, that's fine.
Alright, it's your action.
Alright, so...
If you hit it 1 time, it's down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna punch it, and I'm gonna snake face.
Okay.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna use the lucky side, I'm just gonna bonk it with the bat. Just like poke it in the teeth, though.
Yeah, right.
Like a pool
Smash
cue.
its teeth.
Like a pool
Smash
cue.
its teeth in.
Exactly. You've been spitting at me, but while I do it, this is a one-handed attack, because my other hand is gonna be resting on the abs of the human torso. Okay.
Alright.
So let's do this. That is 11.
It does not hit.
Oh my god, it's okay. Can you tell me what its reaction is to this move?
It's uncomfortable. What happens is, like, you try to shove the bat, like, hard to smash its teeth, but, like, you kind of just, like, slowly slide it into its mouth as you rub its abs, and it's real confused right now.
No, it's not confused at all. Don't call
it's
this
confused about how it's confused about how it's feeling.
Okay, good. As long as we're
it doesn't
clarifying
understand the feelings that it's having right now.
Well, you know, I wonder how high Bamferino's charisma is. All right, here's your turn.
Does a 16 hit you?
Oh my god, you are killing me, literally. Yes, it does.
It deals you no damage though.
Oh, what?
In Scarlet Heroes, the way, like, damage is also dealt weird.
Yeah.
There's a little chart based on how well you like when you roll your damage, like on a 1d10, you can deal somewhere between 1 and 4, between 0 and 4 damage. If you roll a 1 on your damage dice, you deal no damage.
Okay.
So he hits you. He hits you with his, god damn it.
Yeah, tell me about it, Jeff.
He hits you with his claw, but, like, at the last second, it just, like, touches your cheek. And it's like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, you know what's happening. And it's okay. It's all right. All right.
It's your turn.
You didn't want to do any damage to me, and that's all right. You just want what we all want. And while Bamferino is whispering this, he's gonna grab the wolf head, like right behind the ears, and he's stroking it behind the ears, like real gently. But then he's gonna go to knee it under the fucking jaw and wreck its face.
Alright.
Alright. And it's a 13.
That hits.
Oh, Let's
So
go.
roll, with your strength bonus, I'm gonna say that you don't have to roll because you deal it the 1 damage. You knock it like unconscious.
Oh, perfect.
It
So it's not
drops
dead.
to the ground.
Nice. It's not dead. How's the snake?
No.
The snake is KO'd?
The snake it comes up and then wobbles and falls over.
And while it's looking at me, while it's falling down, I just give it that little tiny pucker. The tiniest pucker.
And that's what makes it faint. It's oh no.
And I'm like, he ain't dead. That snake ain't dead. We had some hard times. He's spitting at me. We were playing each other hot and cold for a while, but we'll be fine. We'll work it out between us.
This one went to some places. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, man. Bamf/Kime, we'll call it.
So, Bamferino has taken out this chimera.
Great.
And the thing that Bamferino, due to his religious his background in religion.
Oh, should we elaborate on these things?
Yeah. Talk to me about this.
Okay, so after the events of Dunehaven in episode 1, Bamferino was a little messed up. He had a rough time in the mine. All his friends died in front of him, and he felt a lot of survivor's guilt for getting out of that mine alone. And so he went searching for a lot of answers. And one of those places that he looked was the church. We'll just give it a name, the church, for now. And he became like a monk, almost. He was training his body and mind. He wanted to be a warrior monk and keep that from happening, but also get a justification. But he recently was kicked out. He's excommunicated by the church due to his mood swings and, his just bouts of depression. They were not fitting into what the church wanted. And so he was recently booted, and that's why his body is covered in these religious tattoos, and he tries to hide them on his arms with these thick wrappings. So yeah, that's that.
Yeah, so his teachings in the church, he knows that a chimera is a thing that someone created, and it's that somebody created with the intent to harm and to kill.
Okay.
A chimera is a living weapon, which, to someone like Bamferino, is hits especially close to home.
Not on his turf.
Yes.
Not in my dojo, baby.
So, Bamferino, as he surveys this nest, he finds a few coins, like 5 gold, like a few gems, or a few pieces of jewelry.
Are there drops in Scarlet Heroes? I need the wolf so hard, he dispensed coins like a Pez dispenser, and shat out a broadsword.
Not quite, but yes.
Awesome. So
you survey you've been studying this nest, and the thing that you found is there are parcels that clearly belong to merchant caravans and things.
Okay.
You find a few coins, a few pieces of jewelry.
I find Oak's parcel.
You find Oak's parcel, but you notice, there's not much, and you feel like if it was attacking caravans, there should be a lot more. Which tells you that someone somewhere has a great deal of these stolen goods.
So someone's profiting off the... Okay, so they're using them as their little soldiers to rob the shit out of poor little trader babies.
Yes. And you've surveyed the area enough to know that the only place that somebody could hide these sorts of things is back in Jialin.
Oh my... All right, then we're going back.
And then we pan over back to Avery with Macaulay.
Okay.
The two of you have been traveling for a while. It's getting late. You're tired. You're hungry.
Okay.
You're close enough to town that you could, if you choose to, stop in and get a plate and find a place to sleep for the night.
Yeah, I do. I do want to do this. Baby needs grub. She a hungry girl. She's been riding that unicorn all day, listening to Macaulay Culkin cry.
So you start to head towards Jialin, and Macaulay freaks out and jumps off of the unicorn and lands in the mud and stands up and puts her hands up no.
What? What's the matter?
We're not going to Jialin.
Why
I
not?
won't let you're one of them, aren't you? Oh my god.
One of who?
And she is already off into the night.
Oh, god damn it, I lost a frickin' NPC. I could have sacrificed her to something. I could have fed her. I could have fed her to a bear. Alright. Shit. Alright. So I'm gonna ride into town, tie my horse up at the... Tell me about this town. Is there like a tavern? Is there a very obvious inn where like, shenanigans are happening?
There's a tavern, inn, restaurant, sort of all in one. It's sort of a hotel bar situation.
Okay.
Where it's like a little bit uncomfortable of a vibe.
Okay, so it's the Mill Street Tavern.
It's the Mill Street Tavern.
Okay.
Avery comes up. She is tying up her horse. When she looks down this... It's one of those, like, one-town roads. It's very, like, Western movie looking.
Yes.
She looks down this road, and in front of her, like, still partially bathed in shadow, is the very person that she came to Jialin to search for in the first place.
Oh my god.
As Bamferino has also come to, has also come back on his hunt for these people.
I will say, Bamferino, can he be dragging the Chimera? Like, he took it, like, with a rope, and he's dragging it behind him?
That's great. I love that. Yeah.
Okay, good. And, should we clarify Avery Gray, too, as well?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so, since the events of Dunehaven, whereas Bamferino got out, but, like, he didn't beat the final boss. He just survived long enough to escape. Like, he won a fight, then left. As opposed to, like, Avery Gray won. Like, she beat Dunehaven. So now she's this local legend with all these powerful magics at her disposal. Everyone knows her name. No one talks about Bamferino because he's the one who laid the grave dirt. Like, he gave her the zomboys that she needed. Her party. He's nobody. She is the most popular bard wizard in the world. Like, she is Hatsune Miku. She does concerts. She's a celebrity. But recently she's decided to do something important with her power, and she wants to adventure. She's looking for adventure and quests and all that naive shit because she's just been spoiled until this point. Like, she didn't have it easy in Dunehaven, but she has had it great lately, and she wants to quest and go out and, accomplish great things, not knowing how difficult that can be.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
So the two of you are staring at one another.
Excuse me, you're the great Bamferino, are you not?
Avery Gray.
You know my name?
Everyone knows your name.
What? They do? Well, I mean, I do my best, after all. But I wanted to thank you for your work in Dunehaven. I wouldn't have been able to kill Zarthak without your help.
Hold on, I gotta think about this.
Yeah, it's fine. I can go if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank me? You want to thank me? You, the great Avery Gray, what business do you have with me? I want to assist you in whatever you're doing. Clearly you're carrying a chimera, which I've been looking for, by the way. I've been hunting them myself, but I guess you've done that for me, haven't you?
The hunt's not for the chimeras. If you were seriously hunting, you would know that.
Well, I am seriously hunting. I had Macaulay Culkin with me. She's the one that sent me after the damn things. My arcane check was very high. I'll have you know.
Then if it was that high, you would know that a chimera is not just a creature to hunt. It's not just a fox you hop on a horse and spend an afternoon hunting.
Well, it's a unicorn, actually. you see. It's got a horn, and it's silvery and pretty. But that's besides the point.
Unicorn breeding is very unethical.
What? Okay, well, all right, but, it's... Okay, fine. You've got me there.
A chimera's a weapon.
Then let's find whoever made them, I guess. I'm sorry. I just want to help.
The best way you can help is by staying out of the way.
No. Look, I know that I'm dressed in... By the way, Avery Gray is in, like, ridiculous, almost futuristic clothes. Like, basically has an magic MP3 player that casts her song spells that makes her clothing glow. There's a belt with, like, a quarter note on it. You know, the shoulder pauldron lights up. She's wearing just, you know, out of control, unprepared for combat. I can help. I'm very powerful. As you've heard, I'm sure you have, and I wish to help you. Let me join you, please.
You have... I hesitate to admit it, but you have skills that I don't. And I suspect that we may be talking to people. And I'm not as good as that as perhaps you might be.
I don't think Bamferino is much of a people person. Former gravedigger. Do you want to switch? Do you want to switch roles? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. I'll go back then. I may not be the best at, speaking to people, and,
I've noticed.
And we may, have to, talk to, other people, and, yes, I will very reluctantly accept your proposal of a partnership.
Wonderful.
He's not a bad guy. He's just a big lonely sad idiot.
Big lonely sad idiot.
He's a big lonely sad idiot. He's just a sad man, and that's okay. He's a good dude.
That's okay. You know, we're all sad. We're all big lonely sad idiots sometimes.
Yeah. But Avery does. Why are you still carrying the chimera? Him and I. Well, we came into, there was an understanding between us. We're both learning things about each other, learning things about ourselves.
You know what? Forget I asked. That's quite all right. Forget I asked.
Awesome. Okay, so these two have finally joined magical forces. And, can we head into the bar?
Yeah. You head into the bar. The atmosphere is quiet and a little bit uncomfortable. Like, it's not the rowdy bar you would expect from the only bar in town. It being, like, also an inn and a restaurant, it has a lot of people, like, at the end of their, like, adventuring days. Not adventuring days, but, like, their adventuring day. Like, it's a lot of people, like, packed up for the night.
I thought even, like, washed up heroes. Like, I used to swing a mighty great axe, but not anymore. Not since the knee injury. I don't know.
You're taking an arrow to the knee. You can say it.
No, I didn't want to do it, but it came to my head. Shame. Yeah. Okay, so there's a bunch of washed up old adventurers.
Yeah, there's a bunch of washed up old people.
Taking their boots off.
They all look at you askance, especially because you're dragging a chimera. One of them stands up and points at it like, what is that? Where did you find that?
Oh, Bamferino, my great friend. Hello, everyone. By the way, my name is Avery Gray. You may have heard of me. Have you heard any of my music?
And he looks around for a real long time. No, I haven't. And he, like, slides you a napkin.
Bamferino
like,
cuts in, just saying, "What are you doing?" Oh, I'm just, making friends with the locals. Let me see this napkin.
He slides you a napkin with, like, a pen next to it. Clear, like, he knows. He knows what he's doing.
He knows who she is. Biggest fan ever. Oh, he unbuttons his shirt, and there's just an Avery Gray t-shirt under his, like, leather jerkin.
It's a chest tattoo. It's real uncomfortable.
Chest tattoo of her, like, doing the cat ears, like, nyan. Okay, so... Alright. I'll write my name on this paper. And she gives him the biggest wink he has ever experienced.
He blushes real deep.
Yeah.
He gets real red.
Oh my god, oh my god. You are infuriating me. Oh, relax. I'm dealing with fans.
So, that doesn't really... What is that? Where did that come from? And he's looking around real nervously.
I killed it in the woods. Well, not killed it. I found it. Not sure it's dead. We'll say it's dead. No one touch it. He's mine.
Okay, that's... Okay, I probably could have just killed it, but that's... I'm not gonna question.
Don't you dare even mention killing this chimera.
So...
And he strokes the wolf head, like, very gently, with the back of his hand.
It kicks a little bit, like, So, I'm gonna ask for a roll.
Let's do it.
As Avery talks to these people that know her about, like, the Chimera, she starts talking about the Chimera and about Macaulay and all these things.
Okay.
Make me a roll to see what kind of, like, information you get.
All right. Can I use Avery's perk of, like, local legend?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. All right, so...
And then add that in charisma. And you want 2d8, you want an 11.
Okay. 2d8. I got a 12.
Perfect. So, yeah, so they one of the adventurers, is real giving, almost disarmament, like, almost too giving.
He's so excited to meet Avery Gray.
And he tells you about, like, there is a wizard on the outskirts of town. Surely he's not... You don't think he's responsible for this, do you? He's been our alchemist for years. He's a part of the community. You don't think that he could have done that, do you? And they all kind of, like, start murmuring and looking amongst each other and being like, yeah, maybe he could have. Maybe he could have done that. So they sort of tell you where the wizard's, like, hut is on the outskirts of town.
Okay, I want Bamferino to intimidate one of them. I want to try intimidating one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that was a little too giving.
Okay. Roll me a roll, add your charisma, and... Does he have a trait that he can add to that?
Gravedigger, student of religion, and survivalist.
I'll say Gravedigger. That makes him like a big dude.
Oh, cool. Hell yeah.
He's been digging he dug graves for 10 years.
Yeah, his forearms are like Popeye-esque. Like, they're an average human being's quad, or just his forearms, but just his forearms.
Yeah.
All right, so he's going to say, "You've been a little too giving, as Jeff said so nicely. What do you know about this alchemist wizard? You're not telling me something."
So, yeah, make me that roll. You want a 9. Did you roll?
I got a 14. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I did not hear that you actually got a result.
Oh, I was fucking blazing. His eyes are just red. Like, he's a little too angry because he's been watching this whole Avery Gray nonsense of her, like, dancing on tables and, like, chatting.
What he does is he, like, shoves you aside. He, like, shoves you back, and he's like, "Don't get in my face, fighter, or we will settle this outside in 20 minutes. And he looks around, "We will settle this outside in 20 minutes. And everybody's like, 20 minutes. Yeah, all right, we're going to be out there. We're 20 minutes. We're all going to be out there. And he's like, "I need to go get ready. I'll be out back." And he gives you a quick glance as he, like, steps out to side the smoke.
Okay. Can I... Okay.
Well, I should say, he gives you, like, a real knowing glance, like, "Hey, they're all gonna be outside in 20 minutes. I'm gonna be outside now, if you want to talk."
Yeah, so he's gonna keep the charade going, his little thing going. He's gonna go, "Fine, why wait 20? Let's go now." And so Bamf busts out there. I think Bamferino's gonna go alone. He's not. This isn't shared information with Avery.
I think Avery is getting all the information about the wizard as he's, like, shaking down this guy. Yeah. And the crowd is still a little too distracted with Avery's celebrity to, like, really get into the fight that's about to happen.
Okay, great.
So Bamf is alone with this guy in the back, and he's like, "Listen, I don't want to fight you. I just want to put that forward first and foremost. I don't want to fight you.
It's a good
Your
idea.
forearms are weird. And you're dragging a chimera.
Yeah, he still is. It's still on the leash. It's still, like, it goes everywhere with him. Like, actually, can I hit pause? And can I craft, like, a papoose type thing to put on his chest so it can, like, sit right on his back or his chest like a baby?
You've been dragging it, but, like, it's on a leash.
Yeah.
You fashioned a leash, and it's not so much dragging as just, like, walking. It's actually fully conscious and just, like, walking behind you now.
Yeah, but that's a little too, like, dommy for my tastes. That's why I mentioned the piggyback ride. I don't want it to be like, who's a bad wolf? It is 100% just, like, now it's like flying behind you. Okay, that works.
It's just following you now.
Perfect, great. And occasionally we share a glance.
There's just a full size, like a man-sized chimera is just behind you. Like,
of course it's man-sized. It has the torso of a chiseled man.
Yeah, so he's like, I don't want to fight you. You've got a full-size chimera behind you. That's terrifying. Listen, everything that we've said about the wizard is true, but there's more to the story. You see, the real truth is... And that's when a dart catches him in the neck.
Oh no, Mustafa from Austin Powers.
Yes. And he's just like, and he like goes down.
And Bamferino shakes the shit out of him and he does the dramatic, like, tell me more. No, not yet. Don't you die on me like everyone else I've ever known.
Yeah, you do that, and you look up, and you see the person that, like, shot the dart from a blowgun, and they lock eyes with you, and they run. And make me a roll.
Okay.
Not so much to catch them, but to see if they left anything behind. So make me a wisdom and survivalist roll.
So it's like a tracking, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a 5.
He doesn't leave any real obvious signifiers behind, but what he does leave behind... He's running, and his tunic catches on part of a wall, and rips, and there's like a chunk of fabric, and you feel it, and it is like the finest of silk.
Ooh.
It is not the type of thing that an assassin would wear. It's more like what, like, a banker, or like an an official would wear.
Okay, he left his TD Bank name badge behind.
Yeah, and it says, how may I assist you? My name is Todd.
Todd! That can't be a real name. That's never the real name. All right. So
no.
Todd the assassin, but I get you.
Yeah, it's something where, like, it's obviously... he's not an assassin.
Okay.
As evidenced by the fact that you saw him. He ran away like a coward, letting you live, and he left this really nice silk behind.
Okay, great. So... Bamferino's gonna go back into the bar, tap Avery on the shoulder, and just say, "We need to go now."
Oh, perfect! I've got the location of the wizard. I've got everything we need. I know exactly what we're up against. This is going to be wonderful. I'm very excited. Thank you all. The concert will be tomorrow. It's going to be lovely. Everyone be there.
I just watched a man die, and you're planning a concert.
Well, they asked.
Oh my god, Let's just get going.
Yeah, so you head over to this ramshackle hut on the far end of town. It's not quite outside of town. It's as far away as the town could keep someone if they wanted them available in a pinch, but, like, also wanted to ostracize them.
Yes. Ooh. So they didn't like this alchemist.
So he's got this ramshackle hut. The door is, like, swinging partially open. And you hear cackling coming from, like, mumbling and cackling coming from inside.
Okay. What I'm going to do, actually... So, we're going to try spellcasting for the first time.
Yeah.
So, Avery has a spell. You said you wanted to change the names of the spell.
You can. If you have a name in mind, you can change it. Otherwise, you can go with what they've got in the book.
Okay, let me see. There was one that I liked a lot. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, right, sure.
Painted vermilion eyes. Oh, so the spell is called in Scarlet Heroes, Calling Forth the Spirit Slave. So I would like to change that to Calling Forth the Fangirl.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I'm going to call forth a fanboy or girl of my choosing. And the entity has 1 hit dice, some AC. It basically summons a servant that can complete a task for me.
Sure.
Okay. And I'm going to send him into the house. I'm going to send a young fanboy who's decked out in Avery gray gear. That's how I'm designing them.
Yeah, and Avery sees this.
Yes.
But the fanboy is also, like, invisible to everyone else.
Yes. So, can I see through, like, the fanboy's eyes, or am I going to have it report what it sees when it gets back?
It will report what it sees back to you. And describe to me what the spell looks like.
Okay, so how Avery's magic works is, through her studies of magic through the time since Dunehaven, she's learned how to listen to music and read music and turn that into powerful spell casting. Like any song she reads, that can then become a spell of her choosing. So she keeps them all stored in basically like what I would call a fantasy MP3 player. And so she puts her headphones on and plays a song and then channels that music into a spell. So she starts playing, she puts her headphones on, goes into like a little bit of a trance, and then out through her fingertips as her clothing lights up comes piece by piece. It almost looks digital, like it would look to us like a pixelated person is slowly taking shape of this adorable boy in I Love Avery gray clothing and hats and buttons and pins, and goes prancing into the house.
Yeah. So it stalks around. Does the spell description on your character sheet in front of you, does it have like a skill bonus or anything like that?
It says that it's attack bonus. It just says it's attack. Entity has 1 hit dice, AC of 9, attack bonus of +0, and its damage is 1d4.
Okay. So we'll give it say +1. Roll me a skill roll at +1, so the 2d8. And we'll see what he reports back.
All right. The d8s that I got are an 8 and a 1.
Okay. It comes back out, and it is like it tells you about it's like a laboratory. It's seemingly empty. There's just an old man in there at a table, looking at what appear to be body parts. It's weird, but he seems harmless. He's sort of just mumbling to himself. He doesn't seem to actually be doing much of anything.
All right, Bamferino's had enough. He's like, this is ridiculous. Enough with your ridiculous magics. And he's gonna rip open the door and charge in there with Lucky and Wild drawn.
Okay. Make me an attack roll as you charge the old man.
Okay.
So that's a d20 plus your attack bonus plus your strength.
Great. Fab. 16.
16. You smash this man in the face with a shovel. Roll me your 1d10 for damage.
I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm just trying to keep what Bamferino is actually going to do.
Oh yeah, no, sure. That's good roleplay.
Oh man, 8. Oh.
Yeah, so you deal him 2 damage.
He is unloaded on this old man's jaw.
Bloodied. He is bloodied and beaten on the ground.
Okay.
He's still, like, breathing.
Okay.
But he stands up and he has stopped laughing now. He has shed the skin of an old man, and now he's just looking at you silently like, family, my children, come defend me. And from, like, back rooms, these chimeras, 3 of these chimeras come. The first.
Do they all look the same?
No, they all look different and horrifying, and I'm really excited because I had some fun building these chimeras.
Oh my god, Bamferino's gonna get disadvantage on all his rolls with these 3 new hunks just flying at him.
The first has the body of a halfling.
Oh.
Like the furry feet and chubby body of a halfling.
Okay.
The head, or no, not the head, like the jaw, the hairless jaw of like a wolf, so he's got those real sharp fangs.
Yeah.
and big bat wings.
Okay, bat wings and halfling body. Okay.
The second is a giant spider, about the size of a dog, which is still giant, which is small, but still giant for a spider.
I was about to say, that's generous for a giant spider equals, like a terrier or like a mastiff.
Like a terrier size.
No, just kick it.
Like a mastiff size. Like, it's like a big dog. But for a spider, that's still pretty fucking big.
No, that's enormous, because if its body is the size of a mastiff, its legs are like 9 feet long.
It has a large... Yeah, so it's got like a terrier-sized body, big honking legs. It has a scorpion's tail.
Oh.
And mosquito wings.
See, that is slightly less attractive than the first two chimeras that we've described.
And the third is the body of a chicken. No, the body and head of a chicken and legs of a chicken. Like, it's largely chicken, but it's got a long craning lizard-like neck. And these bulbous black eyes that you recognize from your time in the church, which I'm going to say the church was real focused on, the hand of God stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you recognize these as, the deadly eyes of a basilisk.
Oh, shit!
And he, surrounds himself with these 3 chimeras and is like, "Defend me, family! I am near death!"
Alright. So is that my cue for... Alright.
Yes.
Alright, so we rolling an ish?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna fuck these things up.
Yeah, you really are, though.
No! Alright. Okay. We still doing D20 or is it D10 in this game?
Yeah, D20 plus your dexterity.
Bamf got a 13.
Okay.
Avery got an 18. Oh, she has obviously run in.
No, not yet.
No,
she can make a move action on her turn.
Oh shit!
Because he ran in ahead of everybody. Remember?
Oh yeah, he did. Bamferino don't give a fuck. Are you kidding me? Bamferino does not run.
What's Avery's dexterity? What's her dexterity bonus? I should say.
+0.
Okay.
What did I say that Bamferino rolled?
13.
Okay.
So first up is going to be the chicken.
I am terrified of this fucking Bassa chicken. Chicken Lisk.
It sure enough, it locks its eyes on you.
Oh no.
I should say both of your guys are fully healed, as it's been like a day.
I was just about to say, because I'm still covered in, he's got acid all over his pants from his lover.
It locks eyes on you. Make me a saving throw.
Okay, that's D8?
2d8. A 2d8 plus your level, plus an ability, which will be your constitution, plus a trait if possible.
Alright, so my 2 rolls added up to 13.
You succeed.
Alright, awesome.
Yeah, you lock eyes and you see into its eyes, you see infinity. You feel yourself being paralyzed and
by a chicken. I pan into a deep zoom in onto this chicken's eyes, but the dull stare of a chicken, just taking me into the great beyond.
Yeah, you're on a journey with this chicken, but you manage to shake your head and you're out of it.
I make it back from the event horizon that is looking into the chicken's eyes.
Yeah, so you've avoided the stare of the chicken.
Oh, thank Christ.
The spider crawls along a wall and positions itself on a wall and tries to sting you with its stinger.
It has a scorpion stinger, right?
Yeah, it tries to sting you with a scorpion tail.
Okay, perfect.
It gets a 16.
Yep, it's gonna do it.
Okay. You will take 1 damage.
Oh, that...
And make me a saving throw.
Oh, my... Come on, everything is poison! What is that, 8, you said? Sorry, I keep asking.
Yeah, 2d8 plus your ability, plus level, plus a trait.
16.
Easy. You feel the poison rushing through your veins, but you're so fired up, the adrenaline is pumping that you shrug it off.
It goes into his body, but he's so fired up that it squirts back out of his body. you just see it. He kind of like toots like a toot toot, and it just right out of the little hole.
He's Bamfy the fighter, man. He flexes his forearm, and he's got the tattoo of the ship, and that's where it spits from.
This ship, he now has a ship tattoo. It was one of his religious tattoos, is a ship, and it squirts the poison back out.
So, yeah. It is now Avery's turn.
All right. Avery Gray is going to enter the house. Very reluctantly. Like, this is her first battle in a long time. The rust is on.
So the things that she's seeing as she walks in is there's a spider mosquito thing on the wall stabbing at Bamferino. There is Batboy is like fluttering around the room.
It's that meme where you enter the burning building.
Yeah, and you're just like, oh fuck.
Carrying a pizza.
There's a chicken with infinity eyes.
With the eyes of a god.
An old wizard is bleeding to death on the floor. What does Avery do now?
All right. Avery, can I have a free action?
Yeah.
Bamferino, what the fuck? What?
Just kill something. Oh, that reminds me. Bamf hasn't gone yet, but Avery, gets to roll her fray dice.
What? My fray. Hold on, I have it.
So fray dice are minor blows. They are the attacks that you do in between the big attacks. For Avery's fray dice is a little different than everybody else's. Hers is as a magic user, her powers are the weakest of all. For fray dice, she's not doing as much damage in her like minor attacks. But everybody else can only use it on people who are of equal or lower level to them. Avery can use it on anybody. So because, like, for instance, the wizard had a hit dice of 3, Bamf couldn't use his fray dice he can't use his fray dice on the wizard. But Avery can.
Let's go.
Alright. So you can attack anybody with that fray dice.
Alright, so she's gonna put the headphones on. She's gonna flick through her fingers on her left hand has a glove that lets her cycle songs. She's gonna pick a nice jam, a nice easy like. Little careless whisper comes on.
What are you doing?
I'm getting into it. Come on, I'm attacking. Relax. This is how I work. It's been a while. All right, and out of her hands come what looks like a melodic line,
okay.
like a music staff in like a really fast beam wave though, and I have rolled a 4.
Okay, so you have dealt 1 damage. Who are you targeting with that 1 damage? You just automatically hit them and deal them that damage.
Great. I'm going after Infinity Chicken.
It explodes. You point at it with the melodic line, and like the line actually goes into its eyes and twirls into the event horizon, and like this happens for a while, and you're just watching it, and it cuts back to you, and it cuts back to the chicken, and it cuts back, and then the chicken just explodes.
Oh wow! Well, that was great. I still got it, I guess.
That was good.
That was like really, really powerful. That chicken almost got me.
Okay, so now you can make a full attack or cast a spell or whatever you want to do.
What? Okay. I'm gonna shoot some musical energy at the spider scorpion.
Okay.
Scorpion.
So roll me that d20. Plus your attack bonus, which is 0, plus we'll say your intelligence.
Ooh, that's a nat 20, baby.
Okay. Roll me your damage. Just d4.
What? Yep. That is a 1.
Okay. So normally you would do 0 damage on a 1.
Okay.
However, because you rolled a 20, I am going to say that, like, you managed to do damage regardless.
Okay.
and it also it dies. Like it fries it. You fry it.
Can I get a sexy description of that, please?
Yeah, you the spider, scorpion, mosquito, like its giant wings flap, and it like tackles Avery.
Oh shit!
Like Avery fries the chicken, and it tackles Avery. So she just like claps her hands together, and it creates like a sonic burst directly in front of her that just like explodes the spidery head.
Oh shit! I mean,
and now she is covered in spider guts
and a little terrified. This is This is a lot. It's been a long time.
It is now Bamferino's turn, so he can roll his fray dice as well.
Oh yes! All right, his fray die are 1d8. So I'm gonna unload that d8 on the halfling. And also, his free action is gonna be he's gonna whistle, like a nice clear whistle, and he's going to call for his chimera, which we have yet to name.
That's on you, my friend.
Oh man. Oh, I've got it. The Gambler, Jeff.
Its name is the Gambler.
Its name is the Gambler. The Gambler lives on. He's gonna go, Gambler, to my side. And he whistles, and the Gambler hopefully smashes through a window. Yeah? Should I roll
The Gambler real calmly walks through the door. And looks at you and gives a real knowing nod. Now that it's the Gambler,
Now that it's the Gambler, personality is completely changed. It's no longer, subservient, jacked dude. It's just, really chill, wise, jacked guy with a wolf head, scorpion tail, and just, really defined
Cobra
quads.
tail.
And... Okay. So the Gambler calmly walks in the door. And Bamferino's gonna roll his fray dice. But he's looking back at the Gambler like he wants him to watch as he cleaves through this halfling.
Right.
Plus my strength?
No, this is just a flat D8.
Alright, let's fucking go. That's a 3.
Okay, you describe to me how you kill the little bat monster.
Alright, so the hobbit or the halfling is I'm saying this is the bat with the wings, right?
Yeah.
So it's running along the floor, trying to charge me. And he straight up golf swings with the flat end of the shovel and catches it right in its chubby little belly. And it launches it against the wall and just explodes on impact.
Perfect. Yeah. So now you can with only the wizard left, you can make your attack.
I'm gonna try to... I'm not gonna kill him.
Okay.
But we are gonna talk.
Okay. So make me a social roll then.
All right,
make me a skill roll.
Bamferino only intimidates.
Okay, make me that intimidation roll then. Add your Gravedigger and your Charisma.
Nice. 6.
Okay. What do you say?
Why are you doing this? Why are you sending so many traitors to their deaths with your monstrous weapons of destruction?
He is Actually, he looks at you, and he cocks his head. He looks confused, really, is what it is. He is honestly confused that you would ask him that question as he goes to take his turn.
Okay.
And he just says, because they told me to.
Who?
The town council.
Oh my god. Avery, we have to get back to the town. Yes, we do. Yes, we most certainly do. We need to get back. We fucked up. I am so sorry, Mr. Alchemist. I killed all of your children. Oh my, we made quite a mess, didn't we? Oh god, we fucked up.
Hold on. And so on his as you're talking on his turn, he starts to cast a spell.
Oh, damn it. We were chatting. We goofed. We're novices.
He's like, they told me, the town council pays me to do this. This is what they pay me for. And if I fail them, they'll kill me. I won't let them kill me.
Oh my god.
So he claps his hands together much like Avery did, and like rubs them and gets ready, and does an incantation and summons 7 small like lightning bolts that will sort of like swirl around both Avery and Bamf.
Okay.
So all together... Avery takes 2 points of damage.
Woo! Holy mommy!
And Bamf takes 1 point of
it.
damage.
Okay, Bamf is great. Avery, ow! Damn! Holy shit! Oh my god! Good lord!
And it is now, everybody else is dead. It is Avery's turn. Unless the gambler wants to take an action.
The gambler's just gonna chill. Gambler is now leaning against a pole, with his arms up, like a Abercrombie model.
One of his wolf arms is like flipping a poker chip.
Yeah, he's just...
Don't know where he found it, but...
No. And he's smoking like a Marlboro Red. Without his wolf head. and the snake head. They're both smoking Marlboro Reds.
With his broken jaw, like...
Yeah, just dangling in there. All right, Avery, you fucked up. I gave you a chance, and now you've blown it. And she is going to... Oh, wait, so we all took that damage. Okay, should I kill him? Oh, yeah, we're dropping this MF. I'm just gonna straight up attack him.
Okay. Well,
D20.
Yeah, roll your Fray dice first, because you can actually... Because your magic can actually damage anybody.
Yeah, let's go. Magic Wisdom, go. 2.
Great, you actually managed to fell this guy with your Fray dice.
Nice. Awesome.
So describe to me how you kill this man.
All right, Avery is bloodied, and she is not happy. So it's to the shock of Bamferino. He sees a bloodlust come over Avery that he's never seen before. He's always seen her as just this goof who's just been like prancing through and, you know, shooting magical music, but listening to Careless Whisper. She now has set her magical MP3 player to like what we would hear as like Mudvayne or like Drowning Pool. And she grabs his face and starts channeling music into it, and it just shatters his skull.
Yeah, alright, cool. So, the 3 of you, Bamferino, Avery, and the Gambler, are all standing around, and you're faced with this knowledge that you don't know why yet, but the town council, the ruling people of this town, have been summoning chimeras to ransack merchant caravans and, like, rob people.
Dicks.
To be continued.
Yes!
Well, what it actually, like, let's do a quick talk scene, Who do you want to play?
What, after just what happened?
Yeah.
I'll do Avery.
Unless you want to do both, but I figured you might want to just do one.
I'll do just Avery for now.
Okay. We have to go. We have to leave town.
Leave town? We have to stop them. They've been murdering.
Stop who? They run an entire town, Avery.
We can take them all. We have the powers. We can take them all. We faced Words Arts before. We can drop all of them.
And what? Us and what? We're gonna round up another 15 peasants? Send another death brigade to the gallows?
No. We're going to challenge them. Now we have 3. Who knows, maybe more of the town will side with us once they know what we've done. It was only the town council, not the entire town.
This isn't one of your light shows, Avery. This is real life.
Don't insult me. I know what I'm doing. I know.
Don't insult me with your false ideals.
All right. If you want to leave town, we can, but understand these people will continue to die from the chimeras. Do you want more death on your hands, Bamferino?
No more death.
We can we need a plan.
No more death.
None. No more. Except for those who have wronged us. We'll create a plan. We'll trap the town council, infiltrate them. maybe even disguise ourselves as town council and see what we can do.
You have to know something before we go through any plan. This isn't going to be pretty. This isn't going to be a hero's story.
Of course it is. We're the heroes. We're going to stop the bad guys, kill them all, and, we'll gain more notoriety and fame, and fun people will love us, and who knows? It'll be like last time.
That's exactly what I'm afraid of.
Oh, shit.
To be continued.
Yes!
Yes!
That ended really well.
That was cool.
That was cool.
Oh, that was great. I'm awesome. That's so exciting. I'm so excited for the next part of the story. That's good.
Excellent.
Oh, Aaron, thank you so much for coming back. This was great.
No, my pleasure. It is always great to tell the tale of the two most powerful beings in existence.
So before we wrap up, where can people find you online?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter at Aaron, AARON _Catano, CATANO, at Twitter.
Thanks, Mass Me, and thanks again to Aaron for coming back on the show. That was a blast. Avery and the Bamferino will be back real soon to battle their way out of the corrupt town of Jialin, though probably in a different system, because I think 2 fully powered PCs and a Chimera is more than Scarlet Heroes can handle. Also, real quick, as of the time of this recording, Aaron's birthday was last Friday, so I want to take a quick second to say, Aaron, happy birthday. I'm really glad we're friends. If you enjoyed this episode, I really think you should check out All My Fantasy Children. I think it's something really special, and I really feel like you're gonna love it. You can check out the show at soundcloud.com/allmyfantasychildren, and send us character prompts at AMFC_podcast on Twitter, or via email at allmyfantasychildren@gmail.com. Meanwhile, you can follow this show at Party of One Pod on Twitter, then like the show on Facebook at facebook.com/partyofonepodcast, and if you really enjoyed the show, consider telling a friend. iTunes reviews, social media shoutouts, and word-of-mouth recommendations help the show do bigger, better, and cooler things, and I deeply appreciate every one of them. Party of One is produced by Jeff Stormer and Jen Frank. This episode edited by Jeff Stormer. All music for the show comes from the song Infinite Lives by Megaran featuring the D&D Sluggers. Well, that's it for me. Until next time, party people, thanks for listening, and party on.